Hello everyone, this is Tommo here from Amorphous Gaming, and I'd like to welcome you to my Let's Play of X3 Terran Conflict. I was debating about what start to actually take. In my single player campaign, I've gone through the Terran Defender and completed the initial Terran storyline. So I think for this Let's Play we'll start as an Argon Patriot, although I am under the impression that it's going to put us onto the same storyline anyway, but at least I know what we're getting into. I'm not entirely sure when I unlocked all of these different starts. But it's a lot different than it was. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. I will be quiet for the introductions.
Almost a millennium has passed since the last great plague of humankind had been wiped out from the solar system and its precious blue pearl planet Earth. It was a plague so dangerous, a threat so grave, that it spread throughout the infinity of space and eternity of time almost effortlessly to infest the stars. It spread its pestilence to civilizations unknown, devastated the galaxy as if it was just an ordinary body made of flesh and bone falling prey to a mindless virus. And in a sense, it really was a virus created by humankind, one made with the best of intentions, but a virus nevertheless. Von Neumann probes, self-replicating machines, terraformers, xenon, even the enemy of God. But at its core, it was really only one thing. Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI. Mechanical minds capable of making themselves even more intelligent, and then again and again, recursively forever. The greatest threat to biological life that ever existed throughout the whole universe. The terraformers were cast out from the solar system by sheer luck, just barely, with billions upon billions left dead in their wake. The Earth jump gate was dismantled. Legislation was put in place never to allow AGI to be created again, ever. Humankind never forgot the threat or the lesson of AGI. Never ventured to try out this concept once more, not in 1,000 years. But then it was discovered that species from outside the solar system thought differently. The plague of AGI was being released on the universe once more. Again, perhaps, with the best of intentions, and again, however, with the deadliest of results. The government of Earth had to intervene, even if it meant Cold War, even if it meant a Cold War between brothers. And intervene Earth did. This escalating conflict would be given a name by historians. Terran conflict.
Okay, so there we go, that's the introduction. I want to point out that I'm not playing with any mods in this game except for the ones that Egosoft released as part of the bonus pack. I will be making particular use of the commercial representation agents for the stations to get my stations running properly because I've never been particularly good at running stations.
Argon, flight
Hopefully,
school,
that's one of the
Nova.
things that you guys who will hopefully watch will be able to help me with. See if I can get my head around that properly before X Rebirth comes out. So, a few procedural things to start with. First, we're going to put our field of view up to 100%. We're going to turn subtitles on. And we are going to put the SATA up to ×10 so things go a little bit faster, as well as turning on the numerical displays. It's already a mission in the Kahuna Bakery here.
Is there something I can help you with?
That's just sector charts. No, I don't want sector charts. Okay, we're not going to do the tutorial because I know basically what I'm doing. I believe I didn't say earlier, although I may have, because this is my third take with things going wrong or me changing my idea of what start I wanted to actually do. But in my single player campaign, I've only got as far as the first Terran campaign. I haven't gotten any further than that. I don't claim to be an expert at this game, so any help that you can give would be appreciated. I'm making this video mainly to show my friends who can never really get into this game because of how long it takes, exactly how I play this game and how I get into it. What normally happens is that I play this game and I get really into the whole space sim genre, and then my friends kind of pull me into trying EVE Online again. But I do like X for what it is. You really feel like you're having an impact in this game, whereas it's very hard to have an impact yourself on a universe like EVE Online. Unless you're someone that's the head of a huge alliance or something. So that's us heading through the North Gate.
We have some Terran diplomats in need of escorting back to the sector Heretic's End. We'd like to show them how we handle things around here. This will look good on your record. I'm loading the briefing into your mission menu now. This will look good on your record. I'm loading the briefing into your mission menu now. If you are interested, follow the instructions.
Yeah, that seems like a good start. Talk to Darrell Onan. There's a cockpit interceptor here. Huh. So yeah, let's go back to the Argon equipment dock and talk to this guy, hopefully before the mission comes out. We should be able to do it.
How can I be of assistance?
Okay, let's see what he wants.
Glad to hear it. I've added you to the flight group and updated your mission briefing. Have a safe journey, pilot.
So we're escorting some Terrans back to Terran space. And yeah, this is a core Argon world, so one small cock M6 isn't going to last long. Assuming it is an M6. As I said earlier, I'm not an expert at this game, so I don't know exactly what all of the...
Argon, Eclipse.
But it wouldn't be an M6. M6s are the bigger ones, aren't they? M5s are the smaller ones. So assuming the Interceptors are M5s anyway. I always find the numbering system really confusing in this game. I did play a bit of X2, but I never really knew what was going on. I played it when I was back in high school many years ago. But basically, M1s, M2s are the biggest. Then you have, what, M3s and M4s? but then no, M3s, M4s, and M5s, but then M6s are bigger than M4s, and M7s are bigger than M6s.
Alright, boy, don't be slack.
Then M2s are bigger than all of them,
That
I
goes
believe.
For everyone. The Terran diplomats' transport will be here in a few minutes. Xenon activity has been on the increase, especially near the Terran border. The mission should be uneventful unless the Xenon decide to crash the party. Check your systems and form up.
Sounds a bit
Terran
ominous.
transport is inbound. Loading mission guidance information to your head-up display.
Terran scabbard.
This is Terran Transport T9 Alpha en route to Sector Heretics End. I understand you're our escort.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be looking after you guys on your trip home.
I hope you are all better.
Autopilot activated.
Oh, sort of that. Activating autopilot during the speech apparently cuts it out. So I'm just putting follow on with the autopilot and turning Seder on. I'm sure we're going to get jumped by the Xenon at some point. Otherwise it wouldn't have said so. I would like to get a bigger ship before starting the plot. Either...
Autopilot.
I don't know. I would like an M2 before starting Operation Final Fury anyway. I don't know if I might want to do Terran 1 in an M7 or something. We'll see. But basically, before I start any plot, I'll be looking to make my way and make sure I've got secure income. Start building up my empire through running missions and then building stations, doing a bit of trading. I kind of don't like manual trading though. I'd rather do missions myself and then use the trading system extensions to do my trading for me. So like Trade Command Software Mark III using universal, well, sector traders and universal traders. But again, if you guys particularly want to see something, I am open to ideas in the comment sections. I will be recording huge parts and then uploading them in sections, however. So it's not like this whole video is just going to be part 1. So it might be a few it might be a few videos before the suggestions that you make actually appear in any videos. And I should be turning Sate on. Can go a bit quicker than that. The autopilot in this game is a bit rubbish, especially on escort missions.
Gate. Circle of Labor.
Escort missions really are the bane of most games. This game's no different, really. Any mission where you have to follow some type of NPC, I generally don't like. I think I've managed to get 8 clicks away from me.
Latest reports indicate there are no Xenon on our flight path.
No AGI detected in the vicinity. We'll let you know if we see any.
With respect, ma'am, your scanners have a slightly larger range while ours offer clearer information. If the Xenon jump in, you won't be able to tell if it's a ship or a rock any faster than we can.
Bit of tension there.
Stop your grinning and drop your linen. We got incoming fighters.
Setting course to engage the enemy.
Oh, really?
Pirate Buster.
So I always go into classic flight mode for the fighting, because it just makes it a bit easier. I do only have semi auto aim on, but it should be enough. I used to be rubbish at combat at this game because I didn't know that you had to use bore sight firing to hit this thing.
Target is now in firing range.
Now I know I'm a little better at it. I'm still not amazing, but I should be able to do this easy enough.
On behalf of our president
Okay,
and senator,
it's one down.
the Argon
Here's
Federation,
another one to
thank
go.
you for your help with this invader. As a reward, you get 1,000 credits.
You are being promoted.
1,000. Oh, it's because I'm on a mission. I was wondering why am I getting the reward? I don't have a police license. Just gonna hit Seda so that we can actually move in a little bit quicker. Okay.
No aim. Argon Eclipse.
I wanted to kill that one. Did they drop anything? No, not really. Where's so I turn classic mode off?
Argon Buster Raider.
And we want to get. No, I don't want to deal with that. Okay. Let's not target it then, let's just fly towards it. Yes, I used to suck at combat because I used to just try and move and hit these things by doing it this way. I didn't realize in order to aim at this little circle that pops up, you need to use bore sight firing, which is normally the control key. So I started trying to use the arrow keys. But you kind of miss a lot of maneuverability by not using the mouse, and then when I found out about classic flight mode where you can move with your mouse and then shoot with bore sight firing, yeah, this is definitely the way I like doing it. It amazes me when I watch some of the other Let's Players, like in like the really accurate, just using either the mouse normally or the bore sight firing with the arrow keys, because I can't do it. What I used to end up doing is just doing like suicidal kamikaze runs and then seeing who got picked off first, whether I did or whether the opponents did. This is not a Dead is Dead Let's Play. I will have it auto-saved on every station. I do try to avoid buying the salvage insurance? Whatever they call the item that lets you buy in space. I don't buy it, I can't remember the name of it. Maybe that's just me being lazy, but... Okay, I'm gonna head through this place. So that's this explored circle of labor as well, which is a nice bonus. It's a good place to get energy cells around here. I don't know the area around Omicron Lyrae very well.
Heretics End.
I normally spend a lot of my time around Argon Prime, Home of Light, and Heron's Nebula.
We have incoming fighters.
Okay, more combat, so back to classic flight mode.
Confirmed. It looks like a small attack group. They're heading this way.
Four ends, eh? So let's see what we can do here. So yeah, with the bore sight firing, you're aiming for this little thing here. It's obviously quite hard to hit the smaller ships like these ends, but
Xenon.
in fact, this one's already in range, so we're going for this one.
The Terran people thank you for your help in eliminating this threat.
It's a Terran control system. That's interesting. I thought this was a Argon system.
Target
Well,
is
that's
now in
fine.
no aim. Why?
That's the last of them. Damn AGI.
No, it's not. There's
They
an
always
end
send
right in
a shiver
front of
down
me.
my spine. Resetting course for Heretics End.
Are we not in Heretics End? Yes, we are. And there's a Xenon right in front of me now as well, no doubt. Why are we killing this one? Combat music's still on as well. What's going on? This guy decided not to attack? Is he attacking that military outpost? Whatever. We'll be able to take this guy out. As soon as he gets in firing range, come on, we're nearly there.
Target is now in firing
Here we
range.
go.
Attention, energy low.
Yes, I'm not very good at combat at this, like I mentioned.
No aim. You have gained recognition.
Hmm.
Argon
I'm gonna have to
Buster.
jump out into space and repair this after that. Which isn't ideal. Oh yes, take it off of classic mode. Yeah, so they're heading towards the military outpost.
Orbital defense station.
Or the orbital defense station. So let's just sit back on Seta and let this get done. NPC ships are absolutely terrible at flying through stations.
Thank you for the escort. You guys were not that bad. Come to think of it, we could use some of you. AGI, that's Xenon to you, I guess, have been attacking this sector for the last month. The USC and ATF are holding out fine, but anyone with experience fighting the Xenon would be of some use to us. Lieutenant Gellert, do you have anyone in mind?
All of these pilots have had experience fighting the Xenon. I can't imagine any of them wanting the job though. No offense, but side switching is not part of Argon character. I think we're done here. Good day, Mum. Good work today, pilots. Dismissed.
Okay. So, that mission should stay there and not expire now. Yeah, time left, no limit. So we're gonna disable the guidance on that. I'm gonna quickly jump out of the ship and get some repairs done on